Hello. Okay, I guess this is going to be a brand new recording. Hi, this is Jackie with My Faith and Testimonies, and I'm here today to talk to you about a lot of stuff that's going on the internet, including Facebook. That is, there's a lot of people out there looking for friends requests. These are men that are impersonating American soldiers. They are actually building profiles under an American soldier's name with their picture. They are, um, I don't know. And then eventually they'll carry on this conversation. Pretty soon they'll ask if they can sell. They'll either ask for you to help them with some sort of money because the banks are shut. Like this one said he was in Afghanistan and the banks were closed or something and he couldn't get any money out, or he doesn't have access to his funds or something like that. And he had like $2 million he wanted to transfer out through a courier, through a shipping company, right? Well, through this whole conversation, he never once asked me for a debit card or anything like that. He did ask me for my mobile number, which I refused to give him because I don't have one. I do, but it's an Obama phone. And these men probably don't even know what they are because I got a feeling they're of Muslim nature. You can tell in their typing, if you watch closely enough, you will see, first of all, there will be automated or generated answers. If you ask a direct question, they come back, oh, yeah, baby, and you, or something like that. Just watch for things like this. Repetitive answers, generated answers. It doesn't make sense. Like you ask a direct question, it comes back with something, oh yeah, me too. How about you? Or yeah, I like that too, or something like this. And it doesn't make any sense. The answer just doesn't make any sense. That means they're using generated answers. These are full scams, I'm pretty sure. I'm going to look into it more, but they have to be. I'm sure they have somewhere in these countries, Eastern countries, you could tell they're of this descent. You can talk about Jesus and this and that. They'll say certain things, but they will never once admit, certain things. I really played with this one for quite a while. I don't know if I'm playing a dangerous game. I'm here in America, and I do report it when somebody's phishing me like this or phishing other people because they are posing as American soldiers. And this man had a picture of him and his daughter, said he was from Minnesota. Just different things. Just things, it all looked legit. He was had a picture of him with his troop, said he was a major general, had a whole lineup of where he went to school, to the academy, the West something academy over there in Minnesota or wherever, and then he's with West some military academy over there, and he's on a mission in Afghanistan, something to do about patrol and peacekeeping and stuff like that. Well, the thing is, I just have a feeling that it's coming from a really bad place. So I'm here to warn all people out there. There's probably women doing the same thing to men, okay, posing as female American soldiers. So please be careful. I mean, just because they have a picture and a website that looks like it verifies everything. What I'm going to do is look up this Lewis Clifford and find out if he exists, which it looks like he does, and find out if he knows this person is posing as him, And what it came down to is this guy wanted to ship me $2,000 for courier. Where at first there was no, I told him I had no credit cards, I had no bank account, I have nothing. I don't. I'm on a fixed income. I live on subsidized housing. I don't care if everybody knows it. I am happy where I'm at. My daughter's in university. I raised her on a fixed income. I'm pretty darn proud of myself for what I did. The Lord looked after me the whole time. But I do know I am a single woman. I'm 50 years old. I've lost a lot of weight. So, it doesn't even matter. They'll go after anybody. The thing is just be careful out there, ladies. And I know a lot of us are lonely, and we haven't been with somebody in a long time. I've been separated from my husband for a long, long time. 10 years now, and I've been by myself raising my daughter. I have one relationship in between there, and that man was so sick, it was just more of a friendship. He had a really bad drinking problem also because I was a drinker. And after I became sober is when I became single and decided to raise my daughter and knew that I needed a lot of counseling before I got into a relationship. Well, now it's 10 years later. I'm a little bit lonely. And, my daughter went to off to university now, empty nest syndrome. And we do tend to really want, to be with somebody because now our focus isn't on our children anymore. We have that free time. And we just really, really, really want that touch, that love, the true love again, And I believe that the Lord has someone for all of us. And I just believe that we need to be patient And but don't close the door and take care of ourselves. Get up every day and say, hey, it's another day. Don't let life get you down, because that's where we'll end up being, you know, by ourselves forever. We've got to put on a happy face, you know. Men like happy women. And remember one thing: you may have had an addiction problem, you may have been in sobriety, there may have been reasons why you're on your own, maybe you're a widow or something, but listen, we are all deserve a romance. We all deserve to be treated fairly in this world we all deserve a good man or a good person in our life to treat us right, female, whatever. We deserve a partner that's going to treat us right, no matter who we are. If we treat people right, then that's what we should receive in return. Too many times, a lot of us more easygoing people have a tendency to get up with hardcore people. Like my picker's so bad, and I've ended up with some really bad cats, you know. And this one guy, you know, was very abusive. And then I turned abusive because I came from a bad childhood. And of course, you know, that, you know, dysfunctional chain. Anyway, my daughter, after I had my daughter and I got sober, she broke that dysfunctional chain. She is in university and she is doing great. Anyway, mama's by herself now. Empty nest syndrome is sitting in. I've got a lot of anxiety. I don't know what to do with it. I got to find something to do with my time. I'm going to end up getting in trouble, like writing to somebody on the internet. But never, ever, ever make sure all your cards are blocked online. I know Google really wants you to have a card set online, so you know it works as a prepaid card. They usually do. If not, then like a gas card will work. I use my gas card. It never has more than 20 bucks on it at a time. You know what I mean? So, you know, whatever. If they want dabs on that one, go for it. A whole 20 bucks. I hope it was worth it. But the thing is, I just want everybody to please be cautious out there, because these people are out there. As a matter of fact, I'm online with one right now. He's patiently waiting while he thinks I'm trying to figure out a way to wire him $1,000 so he can curry me $2 million to put away for him, because the banks are closed in Afghanistan and something he don't have access. I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, it's a bunch of crap. He thinks that I'm an idiot. But I'm going to pass this news around. And I might even pass his face around. Matter of fact, let me think about this, because everybody needs to be aware of these people. And if you come across these people, I want to make sure that I'm not bringing any harm to the actual Lewis Clifford, because I believe he looks like a good gentleman. He looks like a great person in this picture. But I do believe this is not the person that is talking to me online, because the man in this picture does not look like he's the type. He does look like a gentleman. So Lewis Clifford, if you are out there, the true Lewis Clifford, whoever you are from Minneapolis, Minnesota, please be careful. There's somebody from the Middle East claiming to be you and on patrol. If it is you, then shame on you for preying on women here in the States for money, especially me. I told you I was on a fixed income. I don't hide it. That's a good reason for me not to send money. I like people to know that. That way they're not going to take no advantage of me. I'm straight up, straightforward. That's the way it is. I'm not a gold digger. I don't want no money. I don't want his 2 millions. I didn't even want it to begin with. I knew it was fake. I just wanted to see how far this man will go. And I'm still kind of playing with him. He's sitting there now, patiently waiting. He thinks that I am trying to figure out a way to send this money to this courier, which is him. The reason why I know is because every time I go to email the courier, and supposedly the courier is writing back, he seems to know when that email comes in, and he's not available on Facebook when he's in that for some reason. And then not only that, was the way it was written, the way it was typed, the wording. He misspelled the same words. He used the same words in the same way, in the wrong way. That's why I also know he's not American, because of his English. If he was as educated as it says on his profile, there is no way that he would misspell these words. I'm not sure who's behind this. I did report it as phishing. I'll probably report it a little bit deeper than that. I don't know. And how? So, shame on me. No, not shame on me, because I didn't go for it. Never, ever, ever give up your credit card number. Never send nobody no money, nowhere, no how. Never, ever, ever use your good cards online. Ever use a prepaid card for Google. Never put a card on there. I know they want a card, but it does not have to be your main card or your bank card. It does not. Okay? And it's good that if you do pay your bills online, to do it directly through your service, the actual account, because they do have locks on that. I don't pay anything online like that. I'm just too scared. So there, just so everybody knows out there, Jackie don't pay nothing online. Nope, sure don't. I just keep that little card on there, that little gas card thing, because Google requires that I do that. Okay, this is to all my great lady friends out there and all my gentlemen friends out there on Facebook, all of us Americans out there. Please be careful. There's a lot of Middle Eastern people out there trying to take advantage of us right now, especially preying on us who are lonely and older. They look for people who are on Social Security and disabled and by themselves and looking for love. Daisy, and who they think might be, sorry, I was calling my dog, and who they think they might be full enough to, or desperate enough to send money for love. Oh yeah, $1,000 so he can send me $2 million. You mean to tell me the gentleman has $2 million to curry over here, but he can't come up with 1,000 to finish shipping it from where it's at to here? Sorry, Louis, but this girl ain't falling for it. Now, I've written up a whole thing for him, telling him exactly who I am and exactly how I think he is and exactly who I think, how I am praying for him, and that I pray that Jesus forgives him for this. But if he believes in all, it's not going to make a difference anyway. I'm just an infidel, and he'd rather just either convert me, tax me, or kill me. Or he'd probably rape me and enslave me first. That's another thing, too. They will automatically claim you to be their wife. They can claim another man's wife as theirs if they consider them a prisoner of war or something that is putting into their cause, if they're doing it for this reason. And they will lie through their teeth. It says it in the, that they can lie through their teeth. As long as they don't lie with their heart, they can lie with their tongue. Okay, I've been looking at the Quran and stuff. Not that I have anything against the Muslim faith. I have something against the radical Muslim faith. The ISIS, the ones that are radical. Okay, I know a lot of mainstream Muslim people, modern Muslim people that live here, and it's not like that. I know it's not like that. I know they don't believe this way, but there are a lot of people that do, that believe in the old way, that Christian and Jews were dirty, rotten pigs, and that we're better off dead, and that if they kill a Christian or Jew, it's a straight shot to paradise, a one-way ticket. It says it all in the Quran. It's all in there. And so I don't understand how the mainstream movements, I don't know. I guess I need to study more about it. I just do know I have friends, and they are nothing like, I know that I'm not standing there in the room with them and looking them in the face, that they're not just going to off me. You know what I mean? Right. Anyway, please be careful out there, world, and just watch the way they type, what they ask for, and turn them in for phishing. Yes, please do, because we need to catch on to these people, because there are vulnerable men and women out there. There really are, who are lonely. Matter of fact, I have a friend that fell for it. That is one of the reasons why I do this, is because they took her for quite a bit on her fixed income. She had to borrow money from people. She almost couldn't make her rent. She almost lost her home. She had to get help with her light bill. I mean, I know. How can somebody be that foolish? But it happens every day. People are desperate and lonely for comforting and love. And they believe in the fairy tale. They want to believe in the fairy tale. As we get older, we so want to believe in the fairy tale. It keeps us young. Anyway, fairy tales normally don't come true like this, people. I believe in true love. I believe that God has a true love, a soulmate for us. I believe that is our fairy tale love. And when it happens, the bliss is heavenly. Yes. I'm married. I love my husband, but he's an alcoholic. And I don't know. That's another story. Anywho, right now we've been separated for 10 years. That's another story. I'm just saying, everybody, please be careful if you're lonely. Please, cognitive thinking. Be careful, people. Let's say a little prayer. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, I pray that all the lonely men and women out there who are by themselves, widowed, or the children went off to school and they're separated, single moms and single dads. I know it's lonely trying to do it on your own. I raised my daughter by myself the last 10 years. It was hard, Lord, to be by myself. I made that choice. Dear Heavenly Father, Lord, now that I am moving on, give us the strength, the ones that want to move on into relationships. Give us strength to be patient, Lord, and let you bring to us the one that is right, the one that you know will not harm us and that will be good to us, Lord. And help us to be good to them when you bring them to us, Lord, to put our past behind us and to move forward, Lord. Dear God, we know that when two people care for each other, they ask for nothing. If anything, they offer. It should be unconditional love. But never should a new love ask for anything. In Jesus Christ's name, dear God, help us in this war, Lord. Dear God, help us. Protect our soldiers over there. Protect them from the imposters that are using their names to try to gain money and entry into the country or whatever they're trying to do. Please, God, help us, Lord, to protect us against these people, these terrorists, Lord. I pray this in Jesus Christ's name, and bless us all. Amen. Okay, bye all. Be careful. Okay. In Jesus Christ's name, God bless. And may you all find true love.